Yo! What is up, everyone? It's me, your boy, B, back here. We're playing more Birth by Sleep. And yes, my friends, you've read the title correctly. This video is going to be the end of Ventus's story. I'm sad, alright? And you wanna know why? Because Birth by Sleep is a prequel to Kingdom Hearts 1. I never seen Ventus in KH1. I never seen Ventus in KH2. Chain of Memories. So, I can already tell. I'm already getting a nice little foreshadowing. I'm already just, touching my crystal balls. And I'm just sensing that we're not gonna have a good outcome for our boy Ventus, but we'll have hopefully let's keep the dream alive. Maybe he does make it out of here alive, and he claims victory over the bad guys. Maybe. Let's hope and pray that happens. All right, guys. But anyways, guys, yeah. End of Ventus' story today, man. It's a bittersweet feeling. It's a bittersweet feeling, and I already know it's gonna be bad. I just know it's gonna be bad. But let's just pretend he's gonna make it out okay, alright guys? But yeah, we completed all the worlds. And now it's time to just move on to the Badlands, where we're gonna have our final showdown with Master Xehanort and Ventus, and we're gonna figure out what happens. I'm excited. I'm scared. Hopefully you guys are as well. If you guys haven't already, if you guys have been enjoying the videos, Kingdom Hearts, if you're a fan, whatever, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment, chat, and mirror. I read all of that stuff. Shout out to the Ghost Watchers, the members, the viewers, everyone. You guys are making this YouTube thing really nice for me. A lot more bearable. Alright guys, but yeah, well, actually, before we start today's video, I forgot to read the reports for yesterday's video. Because I was like, I don't know, I was doing something. So let's read the reports here. Oh, and I also got some things to talk about. If you guys look on the right-hand side, you'll see that we got Ars Arcanum. And we maxed it out. So, right here. Assail enemies with a ferocious string of blows. Press F at the end of the end to attack on a few actions, whatever, for good measure, right? So that's a Ventus, unique ability. Terra and Aqua, I believe, can't get them. It's only for Ven. So I was leveling that up. I got some Kiragas level 4 because I already know today it's gonna be bad, man. It's probably not gonna be as bad as when I played as Terra, because when I played as Terra, I didn't even know you were supposed to do this. I didn't get anything of this for Terra. I didn't do any of this for Terra, literally. I didn't do any of this. I did like maybe I melded maybe like one time. So it should be a lot easier for this time around for when we fight the final boss, because we have Cure Boost, Thunder Boost, Fire Boost, HP Boost, Attack Haste, Magic Haste, Combo Boost, Finish Boost. We have the all of our abilities just maxed out. The useful ones. I didn't level up the ones that I don't really need, like the Magic Defense. These are the Magic Defense ones, like Fire Defense. You gain resistance to fire, thunder, blizzard, and like dark magic or something like that. This one is blizzard boost, and I don't know what this one is, but I don't think we need them. So we're pretty much prepared. Let's go ahead and read the journal, because I forgot. So we have two, actually. We have Neverland and Mysterious Tower. So let's start with Neverland. Slightly and Cubby were helping Tinkerbell hunt for a shooting star, which had landed in Neverland the night before, so Ven decided to join them. Along the way, they ran into Peter Pan, a boy who could fly. He talked Slightly and Cubby into helping him steal pirate treasure instead. Ven, however, decided to stick with Tinkerbell, and they found Mickey's star shard in the Indian camp. Tink was delighted to get her hands on the shooting star, but Captain Hook showed up and nabbed the star shard and Pixie alike. Ven found Peter Pan, and together they set off for Mermaid Lagoon, where they knew Captain Hook was lying in wait. As cannonballs from the pirate ship rained down on them, Tinkerbell appeared. She told Peter Pan she had escaped with the help of a man carrying a large sword. Oh, could that be Terra? But then we arrive after Terra's visit to Neverland. In the end of Neverland, we don't get to see the shooting star that Terra talks about. And nor do we go on Captain Hook's ship. So who is the large man? Or not? It doesn't say a large man, large sword. But who's the man? Was it? I thought it was Mickey, but they specifically say it's a man. And Mickey's not a man. He's a mouse. So I don't know. Whatever. The cannon's fire ceased, and Captain Hook gleefully assumed he had won. On the contrary, Ven and the crocodile had both come for him. Defeated, Hook plummeted into the sea, screaming as the crocodile chased him off into the horizon. Peter Pan and the Lost Boys, who had put a stop to the cannon fire, returned with an empty treasure chest. Slightly suggested they filled it with their own treasures, so when Ven's turn came, he placed the wooden keyblade Terra had given him inside the chest. Tinkerbell was next, and was about to put the star shard in when Ven explained it might belong to his friend. But no sooner had she handed it over than a burst of light whisked Ven off into the sky, and it brought us to the mysterious tower, which we are going to read now. The star shard sent Ven to the tower of the great sorcerer Yen Sid, where he met a magician named Donald and a knight named Goofy. Both were very worried about Mickey, who turned out to be their missing king. Yen Sid knew Ven had left home without Master Ericus's permission, but let the matter rest. His own apprentice Mickey was never one to follow directions either. When Yen Sid used his magic to locate Mickey, they discovered him lying hurt on the Badlands. Darkness soon clouded the image. Ven immediately set off to help his friend. Once he had convinced Donald and Goofy to let him go alone. So yeah, strange how he was like, yeah, we don't need you here. It's like, we kind of need everyone we can get, man. These guys are deadly. The bad guys in this game are deadly. Yen Sid, we already know all this. Donald and Goofy's new, so we can read these guys. A magician in the service of King Mickey. He and Goofy rushed to Yen Sid's tower when they heard their king had gone missing in the middle of his training. So we got Donald sporting a different outfit than his Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2 outfits. And same with Goofy. I think these are the outfits that we see them dressed up in at when we see their statues in KH2, right? It could be wrong. I don't know. Goofy, the captain of King Mickey's Royal Knights, he and Donald are with Yen Sid, where they anxiously await the king's return. So they say Royal Knights, plural, but I've only ever seen one Royal Knight, and that's Goofy. I'm wondering if there's where the other ones are. Neverland. We kind of already went over all of these when we played Terra. I don't feel like reading these again. They're kind of it's just like reading the same thing over. It's kind of just whatever. We'll take a look at the character models if you guys care. And yeah, I was doing a lot of stuff off camera. All those abilities that you guys saw, that was done off camera. The Ars Arcanum off camera. Leveling, we got some levels as well. We're level 34. All that off camera. So now that we got the reports out the way, let's begin today's video. Okay, guys, here we go. I'm scared, man. I'm scared. There's only one place to go, and it's the Badlands. Well, we have to somehow make it back to Land of Departure, correct? Because that's where Terra shows up, and he draws his Keyblade, against Master Ericus, and we have the little Master Ericus fight. So probably Badlands for a little bit, and then we go to Land of Departure, and then probably back to Badlands to have the final fight. So let's just stop, let's just get right into it. Let's stop dilly-dallying, and let's just lock the F in, alright, guys? I'm completely rizzed out right now. My aura's shooting through the roof. And let's just end this adventure, my friends. Oh boy, I'm scared. Oh yeah, Mickey. No! Mixters. Vanitas got his ass.
We meet again, boy.
No. Huh? Who is it? Show yourself. Uh-oh.
Master Xehanort.
Whoa. Fight it, Ven. I believe in you.
So you're starting to realize what you lost. Oh, but not for good. You had to lose in order to find.
Eh?
Now it can all be yours again if you only reach out and take it.
Whoa.
Reclaim the part that left you. Clash with him. Pure light against pure darkness to forge the ultimate key. The all-powerful Keyblade!
Ah! Oh. Whoa, yeah, things are getting real crazy, guys.
Blade.
Not the Keyblade.
I'm literally so startled right now.
Key. A most ancient letter. Some say Kai, but the meaning is the same.
X?
Death. A letter that spells endings.
Dude, what's going on, family? I'm so startled.
Make it.
Correct.
I'm so startled right
Ventus
now.
knows it too. He knows exactly what you are.
The Master?
Haven't you ever wondered why he never granted you permission to leave his side, to grow stronger? Ericus was frightened of you. If you were to learn the truth, realize what you are, he never trusted you. Why else would he keep
Get out
you
of my
within
head,
his sight at all
Xehanort.
times?
You're a liar. Bruh. Ah! Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm kind of getting into it right now, you know?
We see other worlds. No matter how
Kind
much
of just like
I
immersing ourselves in the vibes and that aura and that riz, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's insane, dude.
Go! You can ask the man yourself. Learn
Yo,
the truth. And remember, you have a greater purpose!
Yo, homie literally pulled a pain and did the almighty push, and then he just, now Mickey's just gone too. Oh. Okay. We're in a fetal position in our armor, and we're in space. Oh, this is where we go to Destiny Islands, I'm assuming.
What am I?
You're a
What is the
being of
Master
pure
been
light.
keeping from me all this time?
Ah! Okay, and then, yeah, and then now we go to Land of Departure, and this is where we confront Master Ericus, and Terra comes, and then he's about to freaking cook Ven. Or Master Eric is about to cook Ven, but then Terra hits him with that Uno reverse card, and then Master Xehanort comes in as Ericus has been weakened by Terra, lands the finishing blow, and then that's where Terra loses it, and then Master Xehanort's like, come to the land, or come to the world where like all destinies end, or where all the Keyblade whatever masters that go to die, or whatever, make whatever, I don't freaking know. Some freaking baloney, that's all I know. Oh, and here we go. Yeah, here it is. So Ven's gonna confront Ericus about who he truly is. Let's see if we can catch that vibe together, guys.
Ventus, you're alone? I thought Aqua would... Well, what matters is that you're home. You don't belong outside this world yet. You need to stay here, where you can learn...
In your prison?
Ah.
What?
What?
That's your excuse. For keeping me imprisoned here, isn't it?
What did you hear?
That I'm supposed to be some weapon. Some kind of keyblade.
I knew it. Xehanort. He could never let it go.
What?
Wait, Xehanort. There is a reason the
Oh my
precepts
God.
bar us from such knowledge. Why do you seek the Keyblade?
He doesn't have a scar here.
Would you blanket all the worlds in darkness? Reduce them to nothing?
But darkness did cover the world once, in legend. We know so little about the Keyblade War. Only that it was just the beginning. Amidst that crisis, a precious light was found. It is a curious tale, and one worth exploring. They say ruin brings about creation. So what then would another Keyblade War bring? When the darkness falls, will we be found worthy of the precious light the legend speaks of? I must have these answers. The Keyblade needs to be forged, and with it the door to the Keyblade War unlocked.
Fool. You would risk an apocalypse out of sheer curiosity? I will never allow it, Xehanort. Not while I live!
But once again, you have it all wrong, Ericus. Darkness is a beginning, you see, not an end. At birth, every one of us emerges from darkness into a world of light, do we not?
Poetic excuses.
Poetic excuses. It's facts, though.
If words won't dissuade you, only one thing will!
Oh, cool. Oh. Dude, this guy just got one shot. This guy, dude, Master Ericus sucks balls, bro. Get this clown out of here, man.
Taking you, Xehanort!
Not your concern.
Bro, this is the master, bro. Man, this guy's the master baiter over here. This guy sucks balls, dog.
Daddy, chill.
Get this clown, get this guy out of here, man.
I had
This
the
guy literally
chance
got
to stop
one
him,
shot.
but couldn't do it.
By this freaking wimpy ass
Won't
move.
fail again.
Oh my god, bro.
Master, what do you...
And then Terra, right?
The Keyblade has no place in this or any world. Xehanort has made his purpose clear, and I am left with no choice. Forgive me, but you must exist no more.
Bro, pick on someone your own size. Master Ericus. Oh yeah, and here's Terra.
What?
Master! Have you gone mad?
Terra!
And his horrible
Command
voice. That's
you.
one thing I didn't
Step
miss.
aside.
This dude's horrible
No.
voice acting.
Will not heed your master?
I won't!
Why do all my attempts to reach you fail? If you don't have it in your heart to obey, then you will have to share Ventus's fate.
Homie literally let out a single tear.
Enough, Terra! He's right!
Quiet!
Terra,
And then Terra sends us off somewhere. God damn, Terra's got his eyelashes are on fleek, dude. This guy
You
get
may
like
be
some
my master,
fake eyelashes on or
but
something.
I
What's
will
going on with
not.
that?
Let you hurt my friends!
Oh yeah, he's letting that freaking.
The
He's getting that darkness
taking
in
you,
him.
Terra?
yeah!
Where does this lead then? To Destiny Islands? No.
Wait, Terra!
Probably to the Badland, I know. Where does this lead then? It does lead him to Destiny Islands, wow. But why? We'll find out.
Yeah!
Might be where we take a thumbnail.
Wait, Terra!
going somewhere?
Oh no.
I'm through with you.
Well, I'm just getting started with you. You're strong enough now to fulfill your purpose. So what are you waiting for? Join with me, right here and now. Become the Keyblade.
No. I won't do it. He told me the only way the Keyblade can be forged is if you and me fight. Well, guess what? I'm not fighting.
You used to be too broken to talk back.
Neo Shadows? Oh my god, Heartless! Whoa, 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 whoa. This is the first time we've ever seen Heartless. What?
Please don't do this, Master. I'm not strong enough.
No. It is because you're trying to hold it in. Let the dark impulses waken in the pit of your heart. Release them here and now. Sharpen your fear into rage.
Yo, what in the Diddy party activities are happening right now, fam?
If you don't let the stone within you run its course, it will wipe you from the face of the world. Make no mistake.
There's some straight Diddy party activities happening right now. Look at this
Embrace
ish.
the darkness.
Look at this. Look at
Produce
this
for your
crap.
master the Keyblade.
Oh, he's cooked. Yeah, this dude
Really?
evil as shit,
You would rather
bro.
die than use the power. Feckless neophyte. If I must, I will extract the darkness from within you myself.
Okay, so this is how Ventus was born. Xehanort extracted the darkness from his heart.
Empty creature from Ventus Riven. To you, the name Ventus shall be given.
Yes, Master.
Yes, master. Yeah, there's some Diddy. This is the freaking P. Diddy Chronicles happening right here and right now. Jeez, dude. This is insane.
Fine. Then I'll give you a reason to fight.
What?
Come and find me. At the one and only place to spawn the Keyblade. The Keyblade Graveyard.
Okay.
There, you're gonna see me choke the life out of Terra
Whoa,
and
whoa,
Aqua.
whoa. Yeah, yeah, this is some Diddy-ish
Then
happening
see
right
how
here.
you play the pacifist.
Wait!
This is some wild-ish happening, fam.
Terra, Aqua.
Talking about choking out dudes,
I
choking
swear
out
I put an end to
females.
this.
Doing it in some sort of a graveyard. Yeah, this guy's free. Yeah, this storyline is completely cooked. Right off the bat. Okay, and that's what brings Ven to the Keyblade Graveyard. Ooh, Lost Memory. A Keyblade with long reach that makes it easier to land critical hits and deals high damage when you do. Xehanort's report. Cool. Okay. Okay, let me put my thing on. Let me put that thing on. Yeah, screw this pixie pedal. 6 strength, 5 magic. That's good. Das is good. So, originally, Xehanort was trying to get Ventus to use the darkness in his heart. To create the Keyblade. and we don't know why Ventus is the individual to do so. Maybe because he's a being of pure light and pure dark. I don't know how you could be both, since the word pure is mentioned in it. But I don't know, but Xehanort was trying to make Ventus use the darkness in his heart and bring it out, which would in turn somehow, I don't know how, but it would be able to make the Keyblade, the X-Blade, right? Ventus did not do what Master Xehanort said, and instead he, you know, oh, we can go back here, what? And instead he, you know, just didn't do it. He was like, no, I'm not gonna let the darkness consume me. So Master Xehanort took matters in his own hand. He separated the two, and then, you know, with the clashing of pure Ventus's pure light side and his now pure dark side created by Master Xehanort, he can now make the Keyblade, the X-Blade, because Ventus wouldn't listen to Xehanort in the first place. So what can we do here? Isn't the world already gonna be? Isn't it already destroyed? Oh. Oh yeah, it's done. Oh yeah, it's done. Yeah. So Xehanort's already been here. He's left his mark. There's no music at all. Dead silent. Dead air. All right, let's go. Let's go to the Badland. Let's end this joint, baby. Let's end this game. Let's end this game. Here we go. So now Ven arrives. Terra should be here already. Well, they're gonna all arrive here together. Oh my god. We got a Mickey Mouse Easter egg right there.
Friends forever.
Friendship. Okay. Here we are. The final world. The Keyblade Graveyard. Here we go. Alright. This is where I potentially will mold. Well, maybe not, well, not really. Because we're pretty powerful. We're pretty OP. So we'll be fine. Mega potion. Let's make sure to get all the chests, get all the stickers. Elixir. I gotta go back and get all the chests from the previous worlds as well that we missed. We'll do that at the end of today's video. Oh, this is another report. Okay. So Xehanort reports. I don't like though how they're not collectively together. Like, why aren't they all together? You know, it would make sense to read them as in, you know, from 0 to however many, 13 or whatever, right? However many there are, but for some reason they don't do that. Alright, what level am I? Level 44. We're gonna switch up our commands just a little bit once we enter into final boss territory. Because we definitely don't need Mega Flares to fight the boss. It's probably not even gonna do anything decent. Thunderstorm, I think I might, we'll go Pulse Bomb. For some reason it's the only one that's level 5. That seems like it's probably gonna be the strongest one that we have, so we'll just get that, we'll just equip that bad boy. Okay, we got this haunting music. Oh, and the same thing, got a little tornado action. Oh, I hate this OST, dude. It's so, literally gives me PTSD, dude. So it's the same thing. It's kind of nothing really different here, which I would have liked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire.
Fire. Yeah, let's just cheese our way through. This is an annoying part, anyways.
Fire.
Literally just one Mega Flare, it's done. It's done. Boop. Let's just clear out all the tornadoes. We got a little sticker there. Okay. Snag this guy up. I think that's all the stickers in the game, so I think we're good here.
Fire!
Yo, that was interesting though. So we did see Heartless here, which was different.
Yeah! Ha! Ha! Rah!
You know?
Bring it!
What is happening?
Yeah!
Just missed everything. Missed absolutely everything. But yeah, that was so different. I was like, oh, it's a Neo Shadow. I was like, as if like, you know, I haven't been seeing Unverse this whole time, and I was like, whoa, it didn't process for me. And I'm like, and next thing I know, I'm like, whoa, wait, why are there Heartless here? Mega Ether, so we have to use that, right? Can I just delete stuff? I don't like how in this game you can't just delete stuff. It doesn't make sense. You can't just like go, oh, I want this gone. Nope, you have to use it in order to make it go away, which is really annoying. It's pretty dang annoying. Alright, something's moving towards me. I'm feeling it. I'm hearing it. Alright, there we go. Alright, we got it. Alright. You want me dead. I understand.
Yeah! 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 Bring it!
Bring it.
Yeah!
Can't see anything. What's going on?
Yeah! Fire!
Okay, this camera angle is horrible. What's going on? What the flip is happening?
Fire!
Ooh, level up. Cool. There we go. The camera angling is camera angling. Alright, not in a good way. Not in a good way. Let's go here. Let's just clear out all the tornadoes. There's probably like some treasure chests hidden behind some little nooks and crannies. So yeah, let's just clear the whole room. Let's just clear it out. I hate this music, by the way. It's giving me PTSD of when my boy Terra got fried.
Yeah.
Elixir. Wind Raid? Okay, these are new. Normally we have like Freeze Raid, you know.
Fire!
Strike Raid.
Fire!
But Wind Raid? That's different. It's for sure different. Yeah, this music freaking haunts me, dude.
Yeah. Fire! Fire! Fire!
Fire. See. Alright, there we go. Room cleared. Let's go. Let me just make sure. Oh yeah, see, you gotta make sure you know. Check every little wall here. So don't miss anything. God, this glide sucks, dude. This thing sucks balls, man. Alright, let's go. Okay, scary tornado canyon filled with Unverse room completed. Oh god, here it is. Here it goes, man. This is the end. This is the flarkin' end, baby. Let's just go ahead and save it up here, guys. Let's save it up. I'm terrified. I'm frightened. Alright. Let me switch up my commands, because we're gonna need better commands than Mega Flare. I don't even want to put Mega Flare on here at all. I want to have... Let's see, what is Wind Raid? Throw keep at the enemy, letting the wind guide it toward your target for multiple hits. I mean, that sounds okay, right? Let's try it out. Let's just try it out, right? It could give us, the Wing Blade, finishing move combo, whatever. Oh no, or we could do here. How about we take out this, and then we'll throw in an Ars Arcanum at the end. I don't know. We'll try this build. Triple Thunder Surge. Thunder Surge is really good in this game, so that's why we have it. Try a Wind Raid and an Ars Arcanum. It seems okay. Double 2 Curagas with triple Cure Boost. Triple Cure Boost right here, so we should be completely fine. We have Second Chance once more, and yeah, we should be good to fight this final boss, whatever it may be. It's definitely not Xehanort, because I mean, Terra deals with that. And we are playing, by the way, guys, on Proud Mode, as you guys can see. Proud Mode for everything. Not critical, because I'm not insane, alright? I'm not insane. Alright, guys, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Alright, here we go. Keyblade Graveyard. Yippee! Alright, F it. This is where it all ends, guys. Let's go. Terra's already here. Terra arrives first. Aqua. Stare.
I was told the master was struck down.
Yes, that's right. I was stupid and helped Xehanort do it. The master. He tried to hurt Ven. I only fought because I wanted to protect him. But I was tricked. Xehanort set the whole thing up.
Clench his fist.
Also, he could awaken the darkness
Anger.
inside me. You were right, Aqua. And so was the Master. I did need to be watched. I went astray. But no more.
What else is darkness but hate and rage? Xehanort is feeding the dark fires within you, making you fight. You'll go astray again. Tell me, how does that honor our master's memory, Terra?
Should have ignored her ass. Oh, we got Ven.
Xehanort wants me and Ventus to fight. And make some kind of Keyblade. But the Master said we can't let that happen. And he tried to destroy me for it.
Keyblade?
I still don't know exactly what it is. But it scares me to death. Even just the thought of it.
Relax, Ven. We're here, and we're gonna take care of you.
I may have to fight
Some
Ventus
famous
after all.
last words there, Terra.
If I do...
Horrible famous last words.
I want you to...
The three of us can never be torn apart, all right? I'll always find a way.
I'm asking you, as a friend. Just... put an end to me.
Uh-oh, man. We got freaking P. Diddler over here pulling up. Oh, boy.
These lifeless keys used to be full of power, united with the hearts of their masters. On this barren soil, keyblades of light and darkness were locked in combat. As a great keyblade war raged, countless keyblade wielders gave up their lives, all in search of one ultimate key.
The X-Blade.
And it will soon belong to me.
Jojo.
Keyblade.
Jojo finger. And then we got the aura. We got the Riz. We got the aura farm. And we have Birth by Sleep. Or we have Kingdom Hearts 2 Secret Ending. Just playing out again. I like this. I like this.
Ben!
But how does this change from Terra's story to Ven? You know? Ouch.
Aqua!
Terra!
Yeah, this is sick, dude. Some of the coolest. This was probably one of like Kingdom Hearts' best cinematics. Was this fight here between between Ven, Aqua, and Terra, and against Master Xehanort and Ventus? That cinematic was so good, dude. I wish they made it longer. And I guess they did make it longer with the game, but it wasn't a cinematic. If it was a cinematic, yo, they could make a straight up movie, dog. Like. Uh-oh. In the cinematic, his hand breaks and falls off, but in the game, his hand's fine. And we know as a Keyblade Master, you need your hands,
Ben,
bro.
Are you okay?
So a little retcon there, little retcon. Okay, so what's gonna happen now? Oh, and then Mickey, yup. Oh, okay, here we go. So this
How
is new.
about you leave the popsicle with me?
It's Braig?
So you can go have your little fight with Terra. You can't be too happy about him deep sixing your master.
Who are you?
So we got Braig here.
You think you two have got some grand role to play. As if. You're only here so that when I finish you off, Terra will succumb to the darkness. So, who wants to go first?
Shut up!
Oh, so this kiddo thinks he's a full-fledged Keyblade wielder. He's got the angry look down.
Go ahead if you want to waste your time. Keep trying to drive us apart with your mind games. It'll never work.
You tell him, Aqua. Let him know.
Terra will prove to you he's stronger.
So I'm practicing my voice acting chops here, right? Come on, Ven, snap out of it. Bigfoot having ass. Dude look like he's like a 12-year-old wearing a size 13.
I keep forgetting don't mess with Keyblade wielders. But you know what? That just means I made the right choice. Well, he wanted me to buy time, and I'd say he got it.
What?
So, Terra. Oh. The homie is still frozen? Come on, Ven. Useless ass.
Aqua!
Uh-oh. No way. No. Okay, you gotta get up after that, Ven. You gotta get up. Oh my god, no. Come on, Ven. What are you doing, bro? Homie has been frozen for like 500 years, dude. Like the freaking Aang the Avatar, man. Wake your ass up, buddy.
No!
Oh god. This is exactly what Master Xehanort wants, bro. Oh, I like Ventus's outfit. Alright, I'm scared. Whoa, what the heck is this?
Yeah.
Go!
What is this? What's happening? Dude, can this guy stop riding the wave?
Suffer!
Ow, I'm dying, I'm dying, I'm dying.
Heal!
Yo, what is this guy doing? Is this guy gonna ever step off his stupid thing?
Go!
Oh my god, I'm so pissed off. Can this guy just get the frick off, man?
Bring it! Come on!
Gotcha!
Gotcha! Oh, I'm gonna die.
Suffer!
Heal!
Suffer!
Come on!
Yeah!
Got him.
Gotcha! Pathetic! Too slow.
Nice, big reversal. Cook this idiot, man. Who does this guy think he is? Who do you think you are, Venita, stepping up to me? Acting like you're some sort of a hot shot guy? Get out of here, right? Go back to the freaking training. Go back to the land of departure.
Ventus.
Go train it up. Yeah, no, they wanted us to fight. Oh.
Now that my body is about to perish, you and I will have to join together.
What the fudge, bro? Man, what is this corny ass
The
face
Keyblade
reveal?
will be forged.
Oh my god, bro. Are you kidding me? This is the thumbnail, though. Whoa, what?
The inverse come from you?
Why does he look like
It
Sora?
happened when you and I were split into two. The negativity took shape as these monsters.
Okay, we got a little lore here.
They are what I feel. A horde of fledgling emotions under my control. I released them in all the worlds I could. Hoping to lure you away from home and isolate you from your master. We needed to make you stronger. The unversed were the perfect opponents. And better yet, no matter
need a
how many
thumbnail. This is
times
the
you
thumbnail.
defeat them, their negativity flows right back into me. You never stood a chance against us, Ventus.
Oh no. Oh, and that's the explosion. Okay. Oh boy. Uh-oh, Aqua is like ragdolled out. Crap, I don't think I got a good thumbnail. Uh-oh. This is not good. There's gotta be another boss fight, right? Oh. Oh, here he is. Oh my god, he's got the
Our
X-Blade.
union was not finished. The Keyblade shouldn't stay broken like this.
Oh, it's broken though.
Join me now.
Oh, because it's
We
not.
can complete
They haven't
the
fused.
Keyblade.
He said, nah. He said, I'm
I've got
good.
a better idea. How about I destroy you both?
Oh, okay, yeah, this guy's. He's rizzed out.
The Keyblade is made of your heart too, idiot.
He's rizzed
If you
out.
destroy it, your heart will vanish forever.
I'm rizzed out right now.
Whatever it takes. Anything to save Terra and Aqua.
It's always about your friends, isn't it?
At least I have some.
Oh god, I'm burned, burn.
Heart. just as they become a part of mine.
Whoa, yeah, this guy's spitting. Yo, to get this guy
My
into a
friends are
studio
my
session
power,
with Drake
and I'm
ASAP. Get this guy into a studio session with Drizzy Drake ASAP, man. Yeah, this guy... he was spitting bars there, family. Yo, why does this guy look like Sora, dude?
Forge yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What's going on? What the heck is going on? Is this guy gonna stop moving, or like, what's good? Okay, there we go. I was like, did this guy stop moving, or like, what's good, bro?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's yours is mine.
Yeah.
Suffer. There's no escape.
Heal.
Too slow. Forge the Keyblade.
Yeah.
Show me.
Oh, we got the wing blade. What's this? What's happening?
Playtime's over.
What's happening? I'm scared. What is this? What is this? What? Finish him?
Darkness waits.
Oh, cool. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah.
See ya. Come on.
What's yours is mine.
What is this? What is this? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's go, Van. Yeah, cook his ass.
An empty husk.
I'm spamming F. I'm spamming F.
Come on. Bring it.
Whoa, why did the audio just cut out? What the heck?
Yeah.
Wait, why am I dying? How do you do this?
There's no escape.
How come he's not dying? Can you die already, bro? Please.
It's over.
He's
Bring
literally
it.
at 1 HP.
Show me anguish.
Can you die, bro? Like,
You're
what
an
is this guy's
empty
problem?
husk.
Come on. Bring it. Come on. Light.
Is this it? Is this the end? Hit him with that light catchphrase. Get the flip out of here, Vanitas. Alright? Dude out here belongs in the freaking traveling circus, alright? Not in Kingdom Hearts. Let's clown out of here, alright? Break the Keyblade, Ventus. Break it. Yeah. So I could do it. Square Enix. Someone's got to lock in. Get me in that studio. Whoa. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. There we go, Ven. Lock that ish in, baby. Oh, his Keyblade destroyed. He got destroyed too. Oh, what's this? Thumbnail. I'm taking massive amounts of screenshots right now. I need that. We need that money shot. Oh my god. Dude. Xehanort's Report 10. Why is the audio like now so loud? Whoa, what the heck? Eh? What's happening? Aqua, Ventus, in some sort of in space. And it's Mickey! Why is the audio sound design is horrible? This is the intro of Kingdom Hearts 2. if he lands on the ground.
This place. I've been here. So warm. I remember now. This is your heart.
What? That's it? Alright, skip this. We didn't see it. We already seen it, and if you want to watch the credits, go watch it in Terra's, alright? That's the end. Wow, that's the end. Sheesh. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. I was prepared to literally cry myself to sleep tonight. But it looks like I was wrong. I was proven wrong. Thankfully. Alright? Because you wanna know why? I didn't want to see Ven go out like that, alright? So we finally get a continuation of that cliffhanger that we saw for the end of Terra's story. At the end of Terra's story, when he defeats, well, quote unquote defeats Terra Nort, aka Terra Xehanort, we see him Terra Xehanort lying on the ground, and then Terra's spirit unable to move because he did his job, and he's planted on the ground like that. And then we see the explosion. And then now when we play Ventus' story, we know that the explosion happened when Ventus got Terra at a weakened state, and he was able to forcefully enter into Ventus's body, or at least try to, right? To fuse together to make the Keyblade. Of course, Ventus wasn't having any of that, and he was like, no. You're not just gonna get away with making the X-Blade for free like that. So when Ventus was entering into his soul, his body, where we saw the little mosaic of the, you know, when the tutorial zone of every Kingdom Hearts game where you go into the little dark realm where like there's the mosaic, whatever. The Keyblade, the X-Blade, isn't completed. It's broken because they haven't fully fused, because Ventus is still fighting, right? And thankfully, man, Ventus, man, this guy is freaking straight farming these noobs, all right? He's farming bronze players. He's a top 500 Smurf in bronze lobbies, and we absolutely farmed Ventus, okay? Made this guy uninstall the game, and we went sicko mode, family, and that was the end. That was the end. Well, and then you know, because once he defeats Ventus, that's half of him, right? So he died, or Ven. This is where things get confusing, right? Because Ventus destroyed the X-Blade, and he also destroyed Ventus. Ventus dissipates into the ground, forming that, you know, little mosaic thingamabob. I love that. I love that imagery there, where we have when Ventus gets defeated, he falls to the ground, right? And then when Ventus loses his soul because he defeats Ventus, his other half, he rises up into the sky. I like that. That was some great imagery there. That was beautiful. Nice little, you know, cool little thing there. Just to show the duality between the two. One's light, one's dark, you know. Let's go back into the game. And yeah, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. But the thing that I am confused about is that end scene where Ven and Aqua are in space. We know they're in space. They're not like in heaven or limbo or whatever. No, they're in space. Because the background is clearly this. It's clearly this. you could see the little, little galaxy things, and they're just floating in space in their spacesuits. And then we see Mickey come out of nowhere, use the star shard, but he only grabs Aqua's hand. And I think that was intentional to show that maybe Ven wasn't really there. That was just his spirit making sure, Aqua was safe. Or else maybe they would have, or else I feel like Tetsuya Nomura and the writers and the animators would have had Mickey grab onto Aqua's hand and Ven's hand, right? And then after the star shard, they zip out into whatever world, they escape from the Badlands. We see the introduction, or we see the intro, the end of the intro cinematic for Kingdom Hearts 2 being played. And we see Ventus dropping down. Very, very, a striking resemblance to the end of this Kingdom Hearts 2 cinematic, where we see Roxas or Ventus or whoever it is falling down. And then that's when I said, okay, well, if he lands on his feet, then that's going to be the Kingdom Hearts 2 intro cinematic. But instead, it shows him, like, kind of turning around and, like, looking like the intro, the end of the intro cinematic, and it looks like he's, like, maybe about to land on the ground. But instead of Square Enix showing what I wanted to see, they instead have Ventus speak and say, this place seems familiar. It's like, oh, I know this place. I've been here before, right? Like, I recognize this warmth or something like that, right? And it's the same thing that was said in the beginning of the intro of this game, where Xehanort has taken the darkness out of Vanitas and brought him to Destiny Islands, where Ventus, did I say Vanitas? Or Ventus, right? I mean, all these freaking names, Vanitas, Ventus, Terra, where Ventus is in that sort of spirit realm, and he's talking to an individual that latched on to Ventus's heart because he realized that half of his heart was missing, so he filled in that other half of Ventus's heart. So basically, moral of the story, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Alright? There's that. No, I'm kidding. I do know what's going on, but like, I need to obviously play all of the games to get the bigger picture of what's happening here. Okay? So I'm assuming why Roxas excuse me. I'm assuming why Roxas looks exactly like Ventus. Like, literally, they just, the devs were just like, we're not even gonna change a single thing about this guy. But I'm assuming the reason why Roxas looks exactly like Ventus is because Sora, right? Sora latched himself onto Ventus after he had lost half of his heart, the dark part of his heart, because of Master Xehanort. He latched him, and that's where we get that little talk where Ventus is talking to something that's like a positive spirit. It's like a positive energy. It's a positive light in the intro of the game when he's at Destiny Islands. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know Terra connected with Riku. Obviously, I mean, if you have a brain, Ventus connected with Sora, okay? And so I'm assuming that's why Roxas looks exactly like Ventus, is because when Sora was a kid, he connected his heart to Ventus to make him whole again. So What doesn't make what I feel like Vanitas didn't know was that, right? Because Vanitas said, well, if you defeat me, well then you're gonna perish as well, because I'm half of you. But I feel like that's not completely true. I feel like now Ventus his heart has been mended, it's been fixed. And so if he even if he does defeat Vanitas, I feel like he's not completely gone. And that's where we kind of get that like little weird thing where, yeah, we see Ventus dissipate into light, you know, fly up in the sky, but then after that we see him in space holding Aqua's hand, and then after that we see him in that same little spirit world, and he's feeling this, you know, he's feeling this, you know, nostalgia of a location that he's at, and he's like, I felt this before, da, 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 da. So it's like, I don't think Ventus is completely dead, but his whereabouts right now are unknown. We don't know what his you know, we don't know what's going on with Ventus. We don't know until the game explains what happened to Ventus, right? So I don't know if that's gonna be explained in Aqua's version or in the I'm hoping it gets explained in obviously future games. But I like this. All right. Kingdom Hearts 2 is where the lore got really confused. It's where it starts to get really confusing, and that could be a detriment to some people. But I kind of appreciate that, because they're getting deep into it. You know, the writers of Kingdom Hearts. They're exploring things. They're crafting. They're cooking. You know what I'm saying? They're making things. It's not just this simple story of a hero's journey like in Kingdom Hearts 1, good versus evil. You know, the lore is getting more deep, more refined, and at times it can be very confusing, because I feel like once the game ends, it leaves so many new questions to be added, and the next time we get these answers is when the next game releases. And it's not like a TV show where, you know, you wait a week and then you find the answer out when the show airs next week. No, we're waiting like years and years and years. So I'm glad that, you know, we're able to just do this all together at once. You know, everything's out at once, and it's good. We can just play the next game afterwards. So I'm excited, because I love how deep they're getting with the lore, and it's making things very intricate, making things very it's turning this one simple story into a web of like just lore, you know. And I can appreciate that. I can appreciate them, you know, trying to add in new characters and building up these lores and building up the reasonings as to why Roxas looks like Ventus and who Master Xehanort is, and you know, all this stuff, you know. So I can really appreciate it. I think I'm actually really liking Birth by Sleep. You know, I was skeptical of this game because I was like, wait a second, Sora's story isn't even over. Like, and then we're moving on to these 3 different characters that seemingly feel like they don't have a relationship with any of the characters. But then as I'm playing it, I realize they do. They have a very deep connection with all of the characters that we've known to grow in love in the previous games. So I'm liking the game. I'm liking it. What I'm not liking though are the cliffhangers. Terra ends off on a cliffhanger. Ven ends off on a cliffhanger, and with no answers, right? Just left to the interpretation of the audience, which I enjoy, which I like. That's art, right? But if you're trying to tell a story, if you're trying to tell you know, I would like things to be explained. But there's more games to play, so I don't have to worry, I hope. And I'm excited for KH3, man. I was a big skeptic of KH3 as well when it first came out, but that was only because I only played the numbered games. I only played 1 and 2, and then I went straight to 3. That ish was horrible, okay? But now that I'm playing all the games in between, understanding all the characters, and having these emotional attachments to them, and just understanding their lore more, I feel like I will appreciate KH3 more. I also feel like KH3 is just still an extremely flawed game that maybe I won't like. But video's not over yet, guys. You want to know why? Because we have to collect all the stickies. We got to end the treasures. And the treasures. Let's get all the stickies and the treasures. Oh, we already got them all. Okay, well, I lied. Let's arrange them. So, you have to arrange them in a specific place, alright? You don't just put them anywhere. You hear how this has like a smaller little splash sound? You hear this? Look at this. Oh no, not this. Like that? You have to get that loud splash sound, and you'll know by the points. My camera's blocking it, but there's points at the bottom. But you want to just get that loud splash sound. It's right here. No, not here, not here. Right there. You see that? And there's more particle effects. That's when you know you got the perfect one. All right. Let's put that there. Let's get Minnie in here. All right, let's get Minnie next to the king, the queen and the king. All right. Where's this supposed to go? Oh, this is to go up here? Okay. All right, there. But yeah, that one thing that threw me off. Where does this guy go? Right here. One thing that threw me off and I didn't really like was Vanitas' face reveal. It just seems like a little bit too like it just seems a little bit lazy. Like, I guess I can understand Roxas looking the same as Ventus, because Sora is now half of Ventus's heart, right? But like, why is the dark side of Ventus's heart look exactly like Sora? You know, like maybe have it be like a dark version of Ventus. You know, like it just doesn't make sense. Like, I guess maybe because, you know, like it doesn't make sense, right? Because according to the events, the timeline of events, right? Master Xehanort takes the darkness out of out of Ventus's heart, brings him to Destiny Island. Sora fuses with Ventus's broken heart, and then the events of Birth by Sleep happen, and then Xehanort brings Ventus to Master Ericus in the Land of Departure. He meets with Vladimir, right? So in no way, shape, or form should Vanitas look like Sora, because when Vanitas was extracted, that happened before Sora fused with Ventus, right? So I don't understand why he looks like Sora. It should be that he looks like Ventus, but with maybe black hair, yellow eyes, you know? That would make so much more sense, and it would have made the character look so much more cooler, in my opinion. You know, because, like, I feel like they just put that in there to kind of just, like, you know, make the audience go, whoa, he looks like Sora! When in reality, it doesn't make sense. That's the one thing that didn't make sense to me, right? Because, like, how would Vanitas look like Sora when Sora fused with Ventus? God, I'm getting so confused with the names. Sora fused with Ventus after Vanitas was made. So why does he look like Sora? That doesn't make sense. I feel like that was just put in there to, like, kind of just be corny, like a little shock factor or whatever. I didn't like that. I thought they could have maybe done a little bit better. Oh, whoops. You know, I honestly, Ventus with black hair and yellow eyes, that would have killed it. That would have been perfect. Right? That would have been perfect, literally. Because it's the dark side of Ventus. Why does he look like Sora? You know? That's honestly a L from the dev team. Because it doesn't make sense. It literally just doesn't make sense. I want to make this look nice. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. I would have liked, like I said, it would have been perfect if Ventus looked like Ventus with black hair, yellow eyes. That's literally perfect. It's the darkness inside of Ventus. Sora didn't fix Ventus's heart until he arrived to Destiny Islands. You know? Where does this go? You gotta make sure you get that sound cue. So this is not the right sound cue, right? Look at this. It's right there. You got that all right there. So that is one gripe I have. You know, and it just doesn't make sense, you know? I feel like it's just there, just to like, you know, like I said, be like kind of like a shock factor thing, which don't ruin the integrity of the characters and the story because if you want to be shock factor, you know? That's kind of lame. Like, let's actually like make it make sense a little bit, you know? You have to do this, by the way, guys, in order to get the final episode and secret ending. You have to do this. You have to get at the max points. Shouldn't it go like right here? Let me try this one. Sticker album's complete, but we need to get 140 points. Where is the spot? I was thinking it was like on the left side and the right side, like over here, but no. Do we have to Google this, guys? No way. What spot have I not done? What the f- It goes like this? Oh my god, that's so troll. It goes like this. It goes like that, okay. Wait, how have we not got 140? Something's not right. It's gotta be the ice creams. Oh, it's this one. There we go. Alright. We got 140, we get the rhythm mixer. Okay, so we're good here. Alright, we're good. Okay, so that's the sticker. We Mickey Moused it. Cool. Let's go through the treasures. Let's just get them all. I'm bored. Castle Legends. I don't want to end the video yet. But other than the Ventus looking like Sora making 0 sense, I think everything was pretty good. I think everything was pretty good. I guess we'll read Xehanort's report, but I kind of want to do that like the end. Oh, we gotta read Destiny Islands, Battling. Okay, we gotta read all this too. We'll do it at the end. I want to, we have to go find all the treasures. I want to find all the treasures. We start at Castle of Dreams. Okay. What's the new thing that we got? Salvation. Whoa! Performs a powerful spinning attack and hit enemies with lots of columns of light at once. You also recover HP. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Oh, whoa, what the heck? Let's do it like this. So Thunder Surge, Wind Raid, Salvation. We got a lot of cool items for Ven, or cool battle commands for Ven. But we didn't get anything for Terra. Okay. Cool stuff. Rhythm Mixer, Wingblade. Okay. Castle of Dreams. Guys, video's not over. If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to... Wait, this is the Castle of Dreams, right? Yeah, wait, we're missing a treasure here? What treasure am I missing? I don't know. Let's go looking, though. Oh, it might be in this room. Maybe. Maybe not. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, guys. I really enjoyed this gameplay. I really enjoyed Ven's story as well. Not as much as I like Terra's. I like Terra's just because of that, you know, that whole tragedy element to it, and, you know, him, unfortunately, you know, losing his life. I just emotionally related to it more. It was more emotional for me. Let me say it like that. It was way more emotional of a story. Ventus' story was great too. Don't get me wrong, okay, guys. Ventus' story was great. But if we're comparing who went out more like a Chad or who's more Chad, it's gotta be Terra, man. It's gotta be Terra. This guy literally he literally died, right? Master Xehanort cooked his ass. But he literally his spirit came from the grave, inhabited his armor, and started fighting Master Xehanort again. Like that's some freaking, that's some G shit right there. That's like literal, that's like, dude, he's him, bro. That's like, you're him, you know? Where's that last treasure chest I'm looking for? You know? And nothing against Ventus' story. Ventus' story was cool and all too. I actually enjoyed Ventus' story a lot. But just something about that sacrifice that Terra made, and like him going out like an absolute Chad, it's just, yeah, man, it was crazy. And then him losing his life also was just extremely sad. I was like, dang, man, like it's horrible, you know? Where's the treasure, dude? Where's the last treasure, bro? I'm not tripping. Where's this ish? Do we have to, like, I think we have to, like, go on here? And then, like, jump off of here, right? No. Might have to Google this, because I'm not understanding it now. But yeah, I mean, Ventus' story was cool. It's cool, you know? It's alright. Yeah, we already got that treasure chest. I mean, this is the only 2 locations. We have Cinderella's room, this little back hall area thing, and then the room where we fight Lucifer. I actually need to Google this. Give me one sec. Someone's saying you have to look behind the... Aha! Ha! Woo! Wow, we have to meld a hungry crystal. Bad. I don't like the menu in this game. There's no delete function, so like you can't delete things, which is doesn't make any sense. Wait, what do we need to delete? I need to delete a hungry crystal. Okay. So let's meld 2 cures together. Alright, there we go. All treasures found here in the... in the Castle of Dreams. Let's go to a save station. What do you guys think, though? Do you guys like Terra's story more, or do you guys like Ven's story more? I haven't played Aqua yet. We're gonna play Aqua tomorrow, guys. But what do you guys think? I enjoyed Terra's story more. I think the whole thing with Ventus just looking like Sora just kind of threw me off. Like, it doesn't make sense, like, chronologically and according to, like, the story. It just doesn't make sense. It would have made sense if Ventus went to, you know, Destiny Islands with the broken heart, and then he got his heart ripped in half. Then maybe it would make sense if it looked like Sora, but why does it look like Sora? He should just look like himself, but like dark hair, you know? What is the next world we have to go to? But I mean, if we're looking at the overarching, you know, story and the theme, like, I guess that's cool. I guess, okay, so Terra is fighting Xehanort. Braig comes in to distract Aqua long enough for, you know, Xehanort to take over Terra's body, which he did. Braig left, and as he was leaving, Ventus comes down, strikes Aqua down, is about to kill her, but then finally unfreezes himself, and then the fight starts. You know, he defeats him one time, but you know, Ventus gets him weak enough to fuse with him, and he finds the X-Blade, or Ventus gets the X-Blade, but it's broken because they haven't fully fused, they haven't fully, like, you know, whatever, you know, Ventus hasn't fully defeated Ventus to take over and, you know, make the X-Blade. Ventus wins, he breaks the X-Blade, and he defeats Ventus, in turn destroying his own body, right, himself. But then we have this little thing where it's like, this question at the end where it's like, okay, well, we're seeing Ven. Is Ven dead? Is he alive? We don't really know, you know? So, I mean, that story, I mean, it's cool, but, like, I liked Terra's story more. It was so much more emotional, and so much more impactful. I just resonated with that so much more, and it just brought out so many emotions in me. I was like, dude, like, I was hyped, bro, for Terra's ending. Like, that was sick, dude. You know, Enchanted Dominion. Damn, we're missing a lot of treasures in the Enchanted Dominion. Let's start at the let's start in the chamber. But I mean, yeah, Ven's story's cool. Don't get me wrong, it's cool. It's definitely, you know, it definitely left off, which was great. It left off where Terra's story ended. So we finally understand now that, you know, Xehanort, they did put an end to Xehanort's plan. Ventus did put an end to Xehanort's plan. He did win. Alright? Ventus won. Okay. But now, you know, Xehanort is still in Terra's body, and he's probably gonna still try to figure out a way to get this X-Blade, right?
Gotcha.
Oh, that's cool. Oh my god, that's sick. Yeah. Well, let's try out our new Salvation. So we checked out our Wind Ray. Let's check out Salvation.
Light.
Oh yeah, that's sick. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's sick, dude.
Yeah.
So very similarly to
yeah, come on.
What's his face? Terra's finisher, where he like jumps into the air and there's this cool cinematic finisher.
Bring it.
Let me clear out these little nerds. Ventus gets one as well. It's not tied to his basic combo or his, like, you know, his yeah, whatever. But it is something that he gets at the very end of the game, which is cool. I love the cinematic finishers are dope. I love them. They're so cool. Just adds a lot of character to the game. I really enjoy it. But yeah, I thought that was a cheap move from Square. They shouldn't have done that. They should have just made him look like Ventus with black hair. That just, because it doesn't make sense. Like I'm all for, like, you know, having some like crazy things in the game, right? Like, oh my god, this guy looks exactly like Sora. But only if it makes sense. Like if they're just doing things to just have like a wow, like make the audience go like a shock factor, but then it doesn't make sense at all. Like I'm not really with that. Like, don't ruin the integrity of the game and the story just because you want your audience to react a certain way, right? When they see something. I just think that's a little, like, it's a cop out a little bit, and like it just doesn't make, it just literally doesn't make sense unless something explains as to why Ventus looks like Sora. Then sure, maybe I'll buy into that. But as far as I'm concerned, Ventus has zero reasoning to look like Sora because he was taken from Ventus's heart before Sora came into his heart. So I just, that's why I was like, why do you look like Sora? You know, like it just like kind of just there to, like, you know, be a little shock factor thing, which I'm not a big fan of. Like if it makes sense, sure, but it doesn't make sense. So I don't know. Let's get all the treasure chests in the Enchanted Dominion, though. We have 3, I believe, we need to acquire. Let's go to the, what is this place called? The mountain? Forbidden Mountain. Forbidden Mountain. Let's go here. Missing a lot of chests here. But yeah, other than that, everything, for the most part, made some good sense. We had some great storytelling. Just lots of good stuff happening here in Ven's story. I like it. I think they cooked. I believe they cooked. Ah, here's lots of the treasure chests, right? And the place is Balloon Letter. What is Balloon Letter? What is this? I don't even know what this is. Is it an item? Oh, it is. Can musically restore the dealing gauge? Okay. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool little animation. Wellspring Crystal. Wellspring Crystal. Oh, whoa. No. We need to switch this with something we have extras of, like these fires. What's this? Aurora. Combo plus, where do you have that? Okay. Yeah, Ventus has got some cool moves, man. He's got some cool moves. Sorry. This should open something, right?
Yeah! Come on!
I feel like they should do something.
It's over! Yeah! Come on! Yeah! It's over! Heal!
That's gotta do something. I probably have to Google it. I don't know. Where is the last treasure chest? I believe it's like up here. Oh, it is. Okay, we got it. What do those things do, guys? What do you guys think? It's probably opening like a gate of some sorts. Oh, it doesn't even move. Let me Google this. Let me first of all see if we got all the treasures here. Enchanted domain. We're missing one. Alright, let me see what those things do. Enchanted Okay, we don't need to worry about that. Internet says this is a part of Aqua's story, so you don't interact with them. But we did get that chest up here. We need to find one more, which I'm assuming is inside of the castle. So we'll go ahead and snag that up, and then you know, we should have We should have acquired all of the treasure chests here in the Enchanted Dominion. Okay, we have the Maleficent boss fight area. Cool. Don't think it's here. I think I know where it is. I believe it's... No, not in this map. Oh boy.
Come on!
Can we just like skip past this somehow? No, we can't. We cannot. We cannot. God, this thing is annoying. How do you navigate here again?
Gotcha!
Yeah, that move is cool. This move is awesome. I like that move. I like it a lot.
Yeah!
And same with this one. This one's sick.
Light!
Is this the place where we need to go? The Dungeone? I think it might be. Yeah, I think... Yeah, right here. Okay, we got it. Yeah, right here. Alright. Cool beans, guys. We got them all. Tornado Strike. Okay, that sounds like a new ability, right? Where does this go again? Oh, this is probably for Aqua. Okay, ED. Enchanted Dominion. Completado. They're just out here running with like their freaking the pants off or something like that. Alright, let's get out of here. Now the question is, how do I get out of here?
Come on!
Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go.
Come on!
Boom! Alright, that should be all the treasures. That should be all the treasures here in ED. Yes, sirree. Alright, so next place we're going to is Disney Town. We're missing 2 treasures in Disney Town? How? How? Ooh, look at this background. The backdrop looks cool. It reminds me of Amnesia Rebirth a little bit. Dude, I want to replay all the Amnesia games again. Low key. Those games are fun. Scary as anything, dude. First time playing it, they're so scary. I'm pretty sure the second time playing it, they'll be scary as well, but probably not as much. But first time playing it, man, they're scary, dude. They are scary. Alright, Disney Town is the last world. We gotta get all the treasures, and I think we're done for today. I don't think we need to do anything. Next week, we're gonna start up Aqua's story. and then we're gonna complete that, see how that goes. Ventus has ended pretty well, I would say. Obviously not good enough, but I mean, compared to Terra, his ended pretty good. He was able to, you know, stop Xehanort from fully acquiring the X-Blade and eventually taking over the worlds with darkness and causing an apocalyptic event. So I mean, that's always a W when you are able to stop a madman from trying to destroy all the worlds, you know? Am I right, guys? I think so. So yeah, that's great news. It's great news. We love to see it. Are we missing any treasures like in just like the main town? I think we got them all. The fruit ball. Hate this game. Hate this game mode. It's literally a bane to my existence. Dun, 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 dun. There's no treasures here? Okay, I guess not. I guess all of them we missed were in the sewers?
Light!
Yeah, that's sick. That is sick. Is there a treasure in here? No, no treasure in here. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. We got the treasure there. Is there anything over here? We got the treasure there. How are we missing two? How am I missing two? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. So I mean, it's got to be in the sewer, right? It's gots to be. It's gots to be. Oh, whoops. That's not the sewer. That's not the Flarkin sewers. Wait, how can I miss anything? I got. Excuse me. I got like everything. Let me. There we go. I need to get that. I need to get Thunderbolt. So I can charge up the little lever system or whatever. Okay. Okay, okay.
Bring it!
Bring it. I like the Keyblade too. Lost Memory. That's cool. This is a cool Keyblade. Matches Ven's outfit. I like. That's what I'm saying. How am I missing anything? We got the treasure down there.
Come on!
We got the treasure down there. We got the treasure right there. What else could I be looking for? Is there something over there? No. Something down there? No. 2 treasures here. I don't know what I could be missing. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, is there anything I should be like looking at? We got that treasure there. Go to Pete's rec room. There's nothing in the hallways in rec room. So, and we got all the treasures that are associated with the pinball machine. I don't know, guys. I don't know. How are we missing 2? That's what I'm wondering. How am I missing 2? Ow. That one, we got that treasure chest there. It's opened. This one, pretty sure. Yeah, we got that one. Yeah. Okay. We got that one. Yup. Shoot. Shiba. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What's happening? What's happening on my screen? Yeah, we got that one. That one's good. This one. We got this one too. Oh, jeez, I almost didn't make it there. Got that one, yeah. And then now it just... Oh, there's another treasure there. What the heck? There's two there? What the heck? I did not notice that. What the heck? That's like snuck past me. Okay. I don't think there was a second one in that area. I think the last one might be... No, it's not here. Got that one. I think the last one might be the one where you fly over. Unless we already got that.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Let's use it.
Light.
Light. Oh, it's the,
Yeah. Rah. Rah.
Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, are you kidding me? Alright, guys. Give me one sec. I'll be back. I'll be back. Alright, guys. We're back.
Come on.
The stinking... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Light.
Those stinking little ice cream guys. Oh, yeah. There it is. There she is, baby. Let's glide on over. Let's get that action. Let's get that action in me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh god, oh god. What's happening? What's happening? Oh, super glide, huh? What's that? Guess all that? So that's... Dude, I was curious. I was like, dude, this thing sucks donkey balls. This glide thing, it's so slow. It's like I'm literally moving at the pace of a snail in air. But now, we got the super glide, alright? Why are there 8 action commands, but only 7 that are usable? Huh. What did we get? Tornado Strike. This is another time to knock nearby enemies into the air with a series of whirlwinds. Uses 2 slots. Wow, a lot of abilities for Ven that use 2 slots. There we go, guys, though. But that's all the treasures. Those are all the treasures for you. And we got a super glide. Finally, let's try it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I was looking for. Freaking, this is the Kingdom Hearts 1 level glide. And Kingdom Hearts 2 level glide. There we go. Level 3 glide achieved. Alright guys, all the treasures have been collected. All the stickers have been collected for Terra. I mean, Terra. For Ventus. Ventus's story has been completed. Let's end today's video, guys. Okay, guys. That's it. That is Ventus's story completed. Right here on the YouTube channel. We play all the games. And not only do we play the game, we play games. And not only do we play games, but we finish it with flying flipping colors, alright? We go above and beyond here on the channel, so you're not gonna miss a single beat when it comes to the video games that we play here on the channel. Alright, guys? Unless I really hate the game. I don't know, alright? But whatever. Or it was a video in the past and I didn't really care. But let me stop talking, alright? That's Ventus' story. I talked a lot about Ventus' story after it had, you know, immediately after we completed it. So I'm not going to talk a lot about it here. I will just say one thing, though. I'll say 2 things, alright, which I've already said the first thing already, or I already said both of these, but I'll say them again. Because I think they're important. I think the whole Ventus thing, I think Ventus looking like Sora just makes 0 sense. Unless they explain it, which they did not, there should be 0 reason as to why Ventus looks like Sora. I feel like they just, Square Enix just did that for like the little shock, like a shock factor thing, like, oh my god, he looks like Sora, da da da. When in reality, he should look like that with the black hair and the yellow eyes, but look like Ventus, you know, because that's half of Ventus, but his dark side. All right, and the darkness from that was how Ventus was created was the darkness that was in Ventus before Sora, before Ven even went to Destiny Island. So how would he look like Sora? That just doesn't make sense to me. That's one thing. And another thing I will say, it's not really a critique, but in my opinion, I enjoyed Terra's story more because it was just more relatable. Ventus, he's got like for the most part, he doesn't really have any flaws, right? Like Terra, we see these extremely glaring flaws in his character. The guy's an idiot, all right? He can't tell if someone is, you know, manipulating him. He has literally zero game sense. You know, he's not a smart guy. But what I like about Terra is he has heart. You know, he was thrust within his friendship. He's kind of like that big brother figure. But he himself doesn't even have it all together. You know what I'm saying? And I relate to that a lot. Like, trying to be a leader, but you yourself not even being, you know, whole and not even being complete and fully mature and extremely, you know, and intelligent yourself, but trying to be that leader. And that's what I related to. That's why I related to Terra's story more. That's why I like Terra's story more. Because he's a flawed character. He's someone who's extremely relatable. And he's someone that I personally can relate to, because like I said, like he's trying to be that, you know, that big brother, the leader, but he himself, he doesn't even have it all together, right? And I relate to that because that kind of reminds me of myself. And his ending was just so sad, you know. He finally felt it finally felt like Terra was growing and learning and maturing and becoming smarter through our journey playing with him. But then at the end, like, he doesn't even get to completely fulfill you know, what he had learned through his journey, because he just gets freaking fried by Xehanort and he dies by Xehanort, you know? He dies protecting his friends. He dies trying to stop the bad guy. Alright? And I also relate to that as well. It's like sometimes, you know, you don't get the good ending, and you know, we're playing Life is Strange, you pick the bad ending, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what Terra's story was, and sometimes that's just how life is, you know. Sometimes you can try your hardest, you can try your best, but sometimes it's not enough, you know. I loved how Terra freaking respawned back from the grave, literally to freaking fight Xehanort with the spirit of himself. Like, that was so sick, you know. And to buy time for his friends to, you know, do what they had to do, Ventus to defeat Ventus, and you know, all that stuff. I love Terra's story so much more. Ventus' story was cool, but Ventus had no flaws for me personally to attach to. Because he was just like, kind of just like pure light. That's what his character is. His character is pure light. The darkness was quite literally extracted from him, leaving only light in his heart, you know? So that I can't really relate to that. I can't really relate to that because that's a perfect individual, you know? I'm not perfect. I'm imperfect. I'm flawed, just like Terra. So I love Terra's story. Ventus' story is cool as well. It left off on the cliffhanger that was Terra's ending, so it's cool to know what happens after that, shortly after Terra's ending. And I'm assuming we're gonna find out what happens after Ventus's ending, more immediately after that, when we beat Aqua's story. So hopefully that made sense. Hopefully I'm not yapping too hard. Ventus is a cool, I'm gonna give him like an 8. It was good. I gave Terra's like a 9. To Terra's story like a 9. Ventus' story like an 8. Maybe even like a 7.8. It was close to good, and it was just like satisfactory. Being on the border of being good. So yeah, let me know if you guys agree. Let me know if you guys disagree. I know someone in the comments saying they like Ventus' story more. Maybe it's because they relate to Ventus more. But for me, I related to Terra more, you know? But yeah, guys, enjoy your guys' weekends. Next week, we're gonna start back up in Birth by Sleep playing as Aqua, okay, guys? So we're gonna play the final character in the trilogy of individuals that this game offers, Aqua, and it should be, I'm hoping it's good. I'm hoping it's something as good as Terra's story. I really enjoyed Terra. But before we end, though, we got some reports to read, just a couple. I'm gonna read all of the secret reports once we beat the game, so we can read it all together, or once we beat Aqua's story, so we can read it all together and da-da-da-da, right? So let's start with, we have to start off with the Badlands, right? So here we go. Yeah, this one, right? So soon after coming to Mickey's rescue, Ven found himself face to face with Master Xehanort, triggering a sudden traumatic recall of Ven's lost memories. Should Ventus's light ever clash with Vanitas, the darkness he had lost, the X-Blade would be forged. The ancient letter in its name, a symbol of death and endings. Master Ericus feared this, which was why he had kept Ven from leaving home. Ven found himself accepting this explanation for all the distrust that had been festering inside him. Learn the truth, Xehanort commanded, before casting Ven and Mickey alike into the lanes between. Land of departure. Ven was greeted by Master Ericus and immediately confronted him about the X-Blade. The very mention of the name confirmed Ericus's worst fears that Xehanort had not truly abandoned his old ambitions. I don't know what this is. 3 little lily pads or snowflakes. Once Xehanort's fascination with the legend of the X-Blade and the Keyblade War had been once Xehanort's fascination with the legend of the X-Blade and the Keyblade War had been so great that he had sought to recreate the war, plunging the world into darkness just to see what new light would dawn. Master Ericus tried to stop him, but his face was scarred by the wave of darkness Xehanort unleashed. That was the most lamest moment, Diary of a Wimpy Kid moment from Ericus. Homie literally got freaking one-tapped by Xehanort and just gave up. Like, what the this guy sucks, dude. More little stars or whatever. Unwilling to repeat this failure, Ericus prepared to put an end to Ven and prevent Xehanort's ambitions from being achieved. But before he could, Terra arrived and rushed to Ven's defense. Their teacher's power was formidable, and the only way to hold it off was for Terra to release the darkness inside him. Ven watched his best friend and master square off, and then Terra picked him up and tossed him back into the lanes between. Destiny Islands, a portal to the lanes opened, and Ven came tumbling out into a beach where he was confronted by Vanitas. Ignoring him, Ven trudged off to find his way back to Terra when Vanitas insisted they join and create the X-Blade. Ven flatly refused, knowing he could prevent the blade from being forged if he did not fight. Years before, Master Xehanort had tried to draw the darkness out of Ven, intending to pit the boy against one of Master Ericus' students of light to create the X-Blade. Okay, so that's a great explanation for why Xehanort wanted to do that. So he could use the darkness to fight with being a pure light, or a light to make the X-Blade. But though countless monsters had closed in on Ventus, he had refused to fight, let alone rely on darkness, and soon lay on the ground in defeat. Xehanort's patience had finally run out, so he extracted the darkness from Ven by force, thereby creating Vanitas. Now Ventus' two halves faced each other again on the beach. Vanitas beckoned Ven to the Keyblade graveyard, where he could either watch or fight as Terra's, and Aqua's lives were snuffed out. And that's it. That is the end of Ventus's story. Cool beans, if you ask me. Cool story. I like Terra's better. But that's just me, alright? I love how Terra's flawed. I love how this guy is a bumbling idiot, but he keeps his chest out, he sticks his head up, pulls his pants up, And he tries his best to be a leader for his two friends, for his younger brother, quote-unquote, Ventus. And he tries to, you know, be smart. And he tries to be intelligent, but he knows he's not. He's still learning. He's still immature. He's still stupid. He's still a young boy. But he's trying. And I like that. I like that. That's it though, guys. Thanks everyone for watching. I will see you guys next week. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your weekend. I think the heat wave's gone, right? Let me check. I hope it's gone. It better be gone. Alright. Yeah, it's kind of gone. We're not reaching like hundreds. In where I live, the highest it's getting is 89 degrees, which is kind of 90. I mean, it's still pretty hot, but stay hydrated. Have a good weekend. Let me know what are your thoughts on Ventus' story. Let me know your thoughts on Birth by Sleep. Let me know if you agree or disagree with my opinions and why. I would love to know why. I would love to know why. Alright? Comment section. Go crazy. Alright, guys. Be sure also to subscribe. Subscribe. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. Once we hit that 1,000 milestone, I will be making a special video for you guys. And we will start going live more. But I'm only going live for now for drunk videos, which aren't going to be that often, alright? But when we do get drunk, we're going to go live. We're going to have the VOD up. Also, a big reason why I don't go live, guys, is because, first of all, my webcam always goes out of focus. My setup sucks. And I have a health issue where I don't want it to be shown on camera, okay? So that's mainly why I don't go live. So even though we do get 1,000 subscribers, I said we're gonna go live, it's not gonna be that, it's not gonna be a lot, okay? So appreciate you guys. Subscribe. Aqua next week. Alright? And then we could shelf this game once, well, we got a final episode and then secret ending, and then after that we'll shelf the game. Alright, guys? Appreciate you guys. Subscribe. Have a good weekend. I'm out. Peace!